Please try to mute your end. Please try to mute your end because I'm doing presentations. I may not be able to be regulating the voices as well. Okay. All right. So, as I rightly said, we are live on YouTube. That is the PCG North America, Australia Presbyterian. Let me check if the volume is not going to disturb us. Right. So right from there, the next thing to look at will be to go back to our studies and look at what we have. Let me acknowledge the moderator of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, who asked me to, as it is, introduce this subject, media ministry. And so I thank God for this opportunity. Right Reverend Professor Joseph Obi-Ebouaman particularly told me to handle this model, media ministry. Thank you, Papa, and God bless the person for the opportunity given. Let us pray. Father, I want to thank you for a moment such as this to brainstorm things that you have given us, you have endowed us with, that your dear ones whom you have called to come into this ministry will also embrace what has helped us to this far. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Right, so who is Okudempo? If you talk about Okudempo, we can talk about the fact that it's a media partner. Why? Because in the year 2011, I had already exceeded the Facebook limit of 5,000. That should be, it's not 5,000. I went on and I was so very frequent on social media, and it hit every area. It sold the church, it sold the ministry. And those of you who have been in ministry for a long time, if you heard Cophoridia in those days, in the early 2010s, 2011, Mega All Night was all over the place. Mega All Night that would travel from every part of the country. And people sometimes come with their own chairs because the chairs and the pews in the chapel were full up, and people have to carry their own to the chapel. Compounds were all full up because we're very frequent on social media. Thanks be to God for how far He's brought us, 11 years in ministry. We're on LinkedIn. You have something called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is there, Reverend Okudempo. YouTube, Reverend Okudempo. Twitter, Okudempo. I have over 10 Facebook pages, with main one exceeding over 20,000 followers. I have my personal website, www.okudempo.com. By the grace of God, I have my private nursing training college, www.ronselliot.edu.gh, and at the moment trying to get a website for the presbytery. God alone be the glory. This is a statement I picked from the church. The Department of Mission and Evangelism is charged to employ the specialized ministry, including social media, at all costs as a major strategy to promote and sustain Vision 1.5 million. Reverend Kumi on the Vision 1.5 million, which has been brought by the moderator of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. The idea is that the church will grow into millions. And how do we grow this church into millions in this era of COVID-19, where churches have been down for close to 5 months? I was talking to Reverend Herbert Enimopon a few hours ago, and he was like, Papa, yes, you know, dear, I said, because I got for money, baby, I see Yane. So I said, it's your chef of free and him. Yes, already. How do we get into the homes of people? And there's a study that has not yet been published, so I cannot speak more into that study, which I'm quoting a book with Dr. Isaac in the US of A and Miss Catherine. And in the article, we have found clear indications of, let me see. All right, thank you. Yes, so I'll handle that. Thank you. Yeah, so in the, and as I told you earlier, I said there were a few changes, and so the coordinator has to stand in immediately to bring a course that he himself will be in the position to do. So I will tell you more about that when I go off the camera. What then is media? What then is media? If I'm tempted to ask you a very big question, what is media? Yes, anybody? What is media? Class participation, 20 marks. I know it's on the screen, but just tell me what you think. What is media?
Media is a form of mass communication.
So, according to my brother, mass communication. Who else, please?
Media is a medium of communicating an idea from one person to another person.
Okay, I like the medium aspect too. Which other one, please? Yes, I know a number of you use one aspect of media or the other. So according to the screen, when we talk about media, we're talking about how we can reach a larger number of persons, and we say this is mass, as Kweku said. So the local media would refer to the newspapers we have, the television, the radio, and all that. You know, in Ghana those days we have BBC and boom, boom, boom. Then you know this is a local media, and you have to listen. But here, what about media here? The term media is plural, okay? It's a plural form of medium, which refers to communication, right? And then the communication, as we say, was also a way of disseminating one, news, disseminating music, movie, educating people, promoting other activities using other data. All right. It includes the physical aspects. You can do that physically. Those days when we were in villages, the Gongo Bita would come and say, boom, 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 boom. Nana, then the person will bring the information to the people, physical name. This time we have newspaper where you can go. Again, we have online. The online is where you don't see. Nobody sits behind, but it's being projected and it gets you. Just as you are listening to me here in America, I'm here in Australia, and it is happening like that. The magazine, the TV, the radio, billboards, television, internet, fax, etc. It's a long time I saw fax machine. In media describes the various ways through which communication is done in the society. It refers to the means of communication, everything. Of course, when you talk about media, everything that relates from telephone call to news on television, it's called media. Everything, everything. All right, so having said this, how many types of media do we have? Having said this, let me ask a very big question. How many types of media do we have? Yeah, anybody? How many types of media do we have, please?
But we have two types of media.
Two types of media, okay. Can you name it, please?
We have electronic.
Okay, so that is Brother Asar. He says that we have electronic and we have this one. That's beautiful. Any other person?
Papa, we also have a visual and audio medias.
Thank you so much. So that from today, we have gotten to know that the singular is medium and the plural is media. And so if we are saying media, then we'll omit all other form of adding S to them. So media. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so that's fine. We'll take it from the angle that you have the physical and then you have the virtual one. Okay. Now, can we name some virtual media that we have? Virtual media we have. Can we name some of them, please?
But the print media is the one that we take the newspapers from, and the electronic media is what we are on now. Thank you.
Okay, so we want to name some of the electronic media. Okay.
Facebook.
Okay, thank you. That's one. Another
YouTube.
person.
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, that's good. Any other, please?
Radio.
Radio. Okay. Okay. Online radio. All right. Yes.
Television.
Please.
Television.
Television. Television is also there because you don't see the person. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay.
Instagram.
Instagram. That's great. That's great. All right. So let's go down to see what we have here. Now look at this one. This is social media. All right. Yes. Can we just by looking at the yeah, and I'm sure all of you can see. Can we just go by looking at the photos here and then try to understand the implication? What are you seeing? The images, what do they represent? Yes.
Facebook is there.
Yes, you can see Facebook. What else, please?
Twitter, Instagram.
WhatsApp.
We have the Google Chrome.
The
YouTube.
Google. Okay.
We have the
YouTube.
WhatsApp.
Again.
We have the
We have the
WhatsApp.
YouTube.
Skype.
Skype. Okay.
Facebook Messenger.
Facebook Messenger. All right.
Twitter.
Snapchat.
Again.
Twitter.
Snapchat.
Snapchat. We have Snapchat. Oh, beautiful. What again, please?
We have Instagram.
I heard Twitter. What
Yeah.
again?
Twitter is there.
Again?
There's Twitter, there's Instagram.
Instagram. Twitter? Instagram. All right. That's beautiful.
Pinterest.
Again?
Pinterest.
Pinterest. Pinterest is also there. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. And again, who can help us by looking at the image by the side of the icons and tell me what the image is about? Look at the image by the left side and please tell us what it's about. The image, please.
Papa, it's about connectivity, to connect us together.
Thank you. So you have answered the question. Another person, can you mention the name, then you answer the question, so to give room for us to know who is talking, please. You mention your name first, so that if somebody wants to talk, once you are talking, the person will wait for you to finish. Next person, please.
Ben question.
Yes.
A debate networking.
Wow, another good area. So connectivity, networking. All right. We're still getting about 2 more views, and then we'll explain what we mean by connectivity, networking. Yes, another person?
Kwaku Barima.
Kwaku, yes, please.
Interrelation.
Interrelation. Interrelation. All right. I like the way synonyms are moving. Next one, please. Next one, please.
It's also connecting information sharing.
Okay, okay. God bless you. Now let's take it from there. All those who have spoken already, you're not going to speak on this matter. Now, connectivity, information sharing, and all others. Please, yes. How do we handle it? What is the meaning of what that you have said? Yes, please. If you spoke on that, don't talk again. We want to hear the others. Use your own words. Use your own words to explain.
Papa, this is information sharing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next one, please.
Papa, it's a way of reaching others.
Yes. So as I said, because we are still using the media, when you talk, you mention your name, give room for others to wait for you to speak. Let's pick it from who spoke the last time. Please start again. Thank you.
Yeah. Papa, my name is Stephen Domfer,
Okay.
and it's about information sharing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the other person, please.
Nana Teme,
Okay.
it's a way of reaching others.
A way of reaching others. Okay. Okay. So let me ask another question. Please, all of you mute yours. When you want to talk, then you're mute. Okay, it's giving me feedback. It's giving me feedback. Mute yours. Once you want to talk, you'll mute yourself. Now, let me ask a very general question. How do you think, why do you think these things are important in what you have said, like information sharing, connecting, networking? Why do you think it's important here?
Papa Asari.
Okay, good.
It's important because it's easy to share information.
Okay, because it's easy. I like the word easy. Okay, that's fine. So we are taking it from there. Please note all that you're discussing. It's going to be more interactive than saying right. Okay, fine. It's easy because that's what you said it does. Easy, right? Okay. Who else?
Papa is David. Papa is David.
Okay.
It's a way to reach millions of people.
I will pick the word million. I'll pick million. So easy, million. Okay, fine. Another one again.
George Kumi.
George, yes, sir?
Yeah, it's sending information faster than
I
normal.
like the word faster. So easy, faster, million. Okay? All right. Another one again. Yes. Why do we have to use what we want to use? Why do we have to use Facebook? Why do we use WhatsApp? Why Facebook Messenger? Why YouTube? Why Snapchat? Why LinkedIn? Why Skyping? Why Pinterest? Why?
This is Andy. It also makes information accessible.
Okay, I'll take the word accessible. I'll take the word accessible. Okay. Any other again?
Papa, you can educate yourself.
Oh, no. You miss it. You miss it. Your name didn't come. Your name first.
Oh, sorry. This is Obaya.
Okay. Your answer, please.
You can educate yourself by using social media.
So you can say that it educates.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Or for educational purposes. Right. I'll put it like for educational purposes. Okay. All right. Any other again?
This Kwaku very much.
I had Kwaku first, please. I had Kwaku first.
Yeah, but I also think it helped to replace the absence of people. Like it creates natural environment, like YouTube, like what we are doing right now. You are in Sydney, I'm in Melbourne, somebody's in US, but we can see ourselves. So it creates a natural environment in the absence of people traveling from one place to another. It creates a natural environment.
So what you are saying is that natural environment.
Yep. For effective communication and whatever you.
The view, that natural environment, you have to explain it more.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, right now you are in Sydney, I'm in Melbourne. But you see, I can see you, I can see where you are, I can see where you are sitting. You can also see, you can see everybody, you can see our faces. But had it not been this, if I want to see you like this, I have to travel to Sydney before I can meet you. But at least it appears we are seated in one room.
Everybody is. You mean to say that it gives access to having the person one-on-one?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. So access to the person face to face. Yeah, it's another form of face to face. Okay, that is the video one. Okay, okay, that's fine. I get you. All right. Any other?
Papa, for business purposes.
I think I heard somebody mention the name before you came. Somebody.
Oh,
Isaiah. Okay, that's right.
Right. Okay. He also helps that instant information. Instant informations. Yeah.
Yeah. So he also says instant information. Instant. At once. Immediately. Okay. Yes, I had another one talking proud to before after Isaiah had spoken.
Papa, Opaya here. I said for business purposes.
Business purposes. So so here, how would you explain the business purpose of this one, please?
People can advertise their things, things they want to sell on social media. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You've made the presentation so simple. You've made a presentation so simple. Now, how many of you use any of these social media outlets? How many of you? Yes, how many of you?
I use one, the WhatsApp.
You mention your name and then quickly you go.
Papa George Kumi, I use the WhatsApp and then the Google Chrome.
Wow. Google Chrome. Who else again?
Problem Kwashi.
Ben, yes.
I use Facebook, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Skype, LinkedIn.
Okay.
And YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Any other?
Yeah, I use Facebook, I use WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Skype, and then Google Chrome.
Okay. Any other, please?
Papa is David. I use Facebook Messenger, and then WhatsApp.
Okay. Any other person?
Sorry.
Yes, please.
Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube.
Okay. All right. What of you here is not using any of the outlets we have here? What of you? Yes, please. What of you? So it means that the road is quiet. It means that we all use any of them. I remember those days in the early 90s when we began writing letters. Sometimes when you write the letters, how many days you expect a reply? Anybody with an idea? Writing a letter maybe from Ghana to London or Ghana to Europe, Ghana to America? Yes.
Yeah, Papa, this is George Kumi. It
Okay.
takes like it takes like 1 month or 2 before the person receives it.
1 month or 2. Now, again, let me ask another big question that will call for another debate. What are some of the disadvantages, or in the past, what were some of the disadvantages of writing letters to relations? Writing letters to relations. What are some of the disadvantages? What were some of the disadvantages? Yeah. Nana, yes, I heard you first.
The disadvantage I see here is the time of receiving.
Okay.
Papa, this is George Kumi.
Okay, Brother George.
At times, the letter that you write maybe a month, the person will not receive it. And you say that I've written a letter to you, but somebody will take it. Especially when we were doing correspondence, ordering Bibles and others.
Okay.
You know, those people down there, whenever it reaches the post office, somebody will take it and you're still waiting for it. And then the one that you order the Bible from, you say, oh, it's already sent, but you never get it.
Okay.
So,
wow. Thank you. That's one of the reasons, and the other one. Which one again?
Kwaku very much.
Kwaku, yes, brother.
One thing I remember vividly is after you've taken all your time, you've spent all the days to write your letter, and you know that yes, I've sent my letter and I'm waiting for the response. Maybe 2-3 weeks time, and then it will be back to sender. And then maybe you missed the address or something, and then the letter will be sent back to you. It didn't even go, and you'll be expecting that my letter is gone, and it will be sent back to you.
So it means that you can write a letter, wait about 2-3 weeks, 1 month, then they'll bring the letter, and those days we call it ritual.
Yes.
To bring back the letter to you. Why do you think that was a problem? Why do you think that was an issue? Yes.
Why are you asking me now? Like, is this a general question?
No, all of us. Why was it an issue? Like, a tabletry. Why do you think that thing was a reality? You can write a letter to your friend whom you have known for about 10 years. You get into your archives, your diary, your journal, you see the address, you write the person, and within the next month, the same letter will be brought to you. The receiver is no longer, or it cannot be found. What do you think is the reason?
Well, this is Ben Kwashi.
Okay,
the person might have moved to a different address.
That is one of the reasons. Over time, Richie, how many times have you left your original place? No, I came here. I was at 8B Lismore Street, and I've moved to 10th Street. It'd be difficult for me to go back to 8B Lismore Street to go and ask the letters I've received. That when it comes, it can fall into a strange hand, and they just throw it away. So that the coming of the social media, is it a blessing or a curse? I'm asking, please.
Papa, this is George Kumi.
Yeah.
I think you have been in the social media for years, so my next question was trying to ask what are the disadvantages of this, because I've seen people, I don't know how they do it. They will be cutting people's head and then put it on other people. And then, you see, they will say, this is the person who does that. But, you know, a lot of things that are going on, and even people up to now, they don't want to get themselves involved in this social media because of those things. But you have been in this ministry for long, the media for long. So my question is, what are the disadvantages?
All right. He's asking a very big question. So please, this question that he's asking is for all of us. I intend making this presentation very interactive enough. Okay. So he's asking what some of the disadvantages could be, right? So please, let's answer him. Thank you.
Papa,
Okay, thank you.
One of the disadvantages I see is once every little thing you put up reach a larger audience, the same way if you make a mistake and you send something out, it's going to hit a lot of people. A lot of people will see that mistake probably before you retrieve it.
That's
The harm
right.
has been done already.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so that's from his angle. One mistake cannot be corrected. Okay, all right. It would have gotten to a lot of people. All right. What else, please?
Papa, sorry.
Akari, yes, please.
With my view, with the social media, we have two main things. One is disadvantage, and the other is the advantage side.
Okay.
When we come off the advantage side, it's like what we are doing. It's an advantage whereby we are having.
Okay.
The disadvantage is those people who use the media to do things that doesn't suit. This is how I take it on my perspective.
Okay, so your point is that those who do things that do not conform to the rubrics of the social media are to the advantage of the usage. That's fine. The other last one, then we'll move on. Yep.
Here.
Okay.
I think just to add a little bit to what Asari just said, personally, I believe that the social media, as you have said, is a good thing, it's a blessing. But it depends on how a person uses it. A person can use it in the right way, and they can also use it in a very bad or in a negative way. And that determines it positive or the otherwise. Because people misuse it, and that is one thing. And people use it for a good purpose, and that is another thing. So it depends on how the person uses the social media. That makes it the adverse effect or the otherwise. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. If you look at the social media outlet, I already said, look at the LinkedIn. The LinkedIn is a business link where you don't see certain things. It's basically for recruitment and for selection purposes. So that if an employer would want to employ people, he comes to the LinkedIn, the profile of the person. So in the LinkedIn, you go there and then you have your profile, everything. So they come, your CV, everything is there. So they can just come, you go on the LinkedIn, you see that people have visited it. And once they read and they are okay with your CV, they'll just inbox you and hire you. And this is a serious platform that you won't get people to just be going and playing over them. Okay. Can you please mute yourself? Yes, thank you. When you want to talk, you mention your name, and then I'll get you. Thank you. Yeah, so there's a LinkedIn, which I'm there, and a lot of beautiful stuff going there. You know, I think over here on this platform, I was able to speak to the ex-EC boss, Madam Charlotte Otay. I'm on this platform, able to speak to Papa Adinasari. And once they know you are there, a serious platform, and you can link people through this platform. I've linked people to churches in America, churches in Europe, churches in London. They get there, they see a Presbyterian, they inbox you and tell you, Papa, I'm a Presbyterian. Where can I find Presby Church? I quickly get the details of the minister, I put it there, and I send it. I want to tell you, my 11 years in ministry, social media, it's a blessing to our ministry. It's a blessing to our ministry. And with or without the doubts that you have and the misconception you might have about social media, you have to practice it. I like the way Francado presented the initial his opening statement that if you want to learn something about a religion, close your ears, close your eyes on things you feel you know. In other words, deal with your perceptions and your misconceptions about it and get into it. A lot of people would say that, oh, social media, they all call you new. Matter. The same thing, you could use banker, commercial bank. Ubedi line move it up. I could tell you, Wakakoi, 100 Ghana. They will be a foul ATM. ATM crowd, they won't tell you to fear. Now what talk Kentucky. To fear na what talk. A friend is back here, Mutati, Mukanisem. Beggar. Na Baki. The check box will not be ban. On the bedmana, on my papa, Muta. And a friend is Pizza. What idea? I agree. Pizza. Now, it's all because we are moving away from that normal way. In the next presentation, I'll try to bring you the history of technology. How technology came about over 2.5 million years ago. How it all started in getting to what we have today. Now, let's go to the next one. YouTube. I also bring you the statistics of the study that we had and how YouTube has been embraced by the working community, by the church, by persons who are making ministry. How did you hear of all the ministers and all the favorite pastors you have? How did you hear of them? Did you travel to them, to their church? Some of you don't even know them physically. Through YouTube, able to go there, check the kind of music you need. I know there are a lot of fans of Dana Harmington. Go to check about Bononi, and all the others. It's because of YouTube, which is a platform that you upload your messages, you upload your preaching, and then it moves, it's pressed out. Timrenwa, na kedi sorry don, in Tawoma sorry don. Yes, down first bell abo, so could be second bell no be born for the room, and sometimes first bell no edinyano 7. Na edu it is why abo na ebedu 9:15 ya born as a kwa for bed on the room. The bo hot TV no or train say bell bed bell no be bo no could bell no be bo no see kwan so but the bell no and a year prepare. Now we don't have the bell. What do we have? We have our WhatsApp. We can use the WhatsApp to send people information. We can use our WhatsApp to call people and to also remind people of meeting. We have WhatsApp platform for the church, WhatsApp broadcast. We'll be looking at this and it's going to be more practical. You come, you take your phone, we experiment. How do we arrange WhatsApp broadcast? How do you make a broadcast on your phone using WhatsApp and all that? So today is just an introductory period where we're looking at what goes into what and what comes into what. So far, this is how the presentation would look like. We'll do our best to make it more practical, to let you understand more of the terminologies and to have what God wants you to do. I must tell you that if you're a Presbyterian catechist, please start going on social media. If you don't have it, don't worry. Let the boys do it for you. The boys, those boys that you know. For example, do you still see my screen? Please, what do you see on the screen?
We see Vision 1.5, the statement made by Dr. Reverend Komediodi.
That's what you see. Okay, I want to show you some few things. Let me see. Okay, Vision 1.5. You see this one? See this vision? Okay. So how can the Vision 1.5 be achieved? How can it be achieved? How can it be achieved? Anybody to tell me, how do we achieve Vision 1? We are not even 1 million. How can we double our number? How can we double our number within 2 years? How possible? How do we double our number? Please, anybody help us? How we can double our number?
Papa, sorry.
Yes, brother. Please go on, brother.
It's inviting friends and letting friends invite their friends. If we are doing any program for us to be together, that's it.
So if you heard what my brother did say, inviting friends and letting friends also be invited. Okay. Yes. What else, apart from the invitation, what else can we do, please? Apart from the invitation, what else can we do?
Yeah, Papa.
Yes, please.
Stephen Dunfer here.
Yes,
just
please.
making use of our social media.
That's beautiful. So let me ask a very big question. Why do you think that most, let me be homeboy, why do you think that most Presbyterian agents do not use the social media? Please be frank, devoid of all partiality, please.
About this is George Kumi.
Yes, please.
I think this one, I don't, this thing need to be taught in from like as we go to General Assembly and others. I think something need to be established so that our ministers who are coming, a lot of them doesn't know. A lot of them too, I don't actually know, but they need to be taught about it so that it will be a plan that, you know, it can be used to bring people all the way from other people. Because, Papa, for example, just recently that we started with the Zoom, there are other people that even we don't know them, but they attend, you know, our service on the internet. And then the minister in charge will ask them, who are you? They say, well, I'm here. I just heard this. And even those people started even bringing tithe without, you know, they say, how can I get a book? How can I do this? But it looked like they are not being taught and they think it's a bad thing. Like, as Papa, you just said, as, hey, wait there, and yes, social media, but I think if they that thing you know, they train the ministers coming out with this social media, it will help us to reach our goal, 1.5 vision.
All right. So you see what my brother is sharing with us, that people through the social media, we even get people to come on. But then again, you raise that it's because people are not taught. And so General Assembly to do that. You know, General Assembly is, you know, that's a lot of work. So giving this one back to the General Assembly is going to be a big problem. So we can begin it as we are doing it.
Papa, point of correction. I think everything they try to sit down and draw plans for that. And I think we have some of our ministers who will plan for the growth of the church. So they need to involve all those things so that they give it to the seminary where they are trained. So before you come out, you know how to do this.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that thanks be to the moderator of the General Assembly for his visionary leadership, for asking some of us to, as it were, be serious with the media ministry. Be serious. Me, I've been tagged as a social media friend, and I like that name. I did a research, this is a research work, and illustration of Facebook successes for selected ministries in Ghana. All protocol observed. Archbishop Duncan Williams has followers of 1,252,044 followers. Dr. Mensa Otavel has 1,175,242. Dr. Mills has 3,685,605. Methodist Church has 28,566. Presbyterian has 21,520. We are in the same community. So that if one church or one person as a leader of the church has followers of 1 million, if the person places a message there, and we have all our children going on social media every now and then, Beloved, if I bring the outcome of the survey we had, it will marvel you. Like every 5 minutes, we get people to go on social media. Every 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the church that we organize in, we go to church on Sundays. We go to church on Sundays. Weekdays, programs, some come, some don't even come. And if our children go on social media 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, and they have people who are always there, and I mean it. Okay, let's look at best viewed video. And this was recorded, it could be different from now. This was recorded in January and April 30th, 2020. You can see that Bishop Duncan Williams, when this is the video there, we get 542,100 people viewing it. So if you want to grow the church, and then Presbyterian Church, 20,000. Methodist Church, 36,000. You ask yourself, how do we grow the church even amidst COVID-19? Where do we get the people to share the word of God with? So it is something that all of us, it has become the headache of the church, has become a wake-up call of the church, that we must be on social media, send forth the word of God. Like my brother, sorry, I've always been on him. You could go on social media. I've created a page for you. You could very much go on social media. Recently he went and he preached in his room, went live on Facebook. As I checked the other day, it was almost around 400 people viewing the video, and I was asking Kweku, will you get 400 people in your church to preach to? Who get them? Through social media, you can have people go. The point I'll be showing you, I'll be taking you to practical presentation. Look at some of the pages that I've handled, the number of audience that I've had within that short moment. And why can't we do this? If Leominster does this, if Ohio, Illinois does the same thing, if New England district, if Australian district, Perth, Melbourne, Adelaide, if we do this. Just recently, Adelaide had a program. I was on the Adelaide Practical. I was on him. In fact, at the point he was calling me, I was not picking. I think if you don't go on social media, don't come online again. This Saturday, he went on social media, he created a page. The Saturday program we had, by the time we finished, we have had 1,000 people viewing it. And I was telling him, oh, in Nipa 1,000 way, if I never say, so all that I want to tell you is that God has blessed you with the word of God. God has gifted you with the word of God. You must spend at least some time to put the word of God on what has come. Whether we like it or not, social media has come to stay. We need to sell the word of God on these platforms. And I'm pretty sure once we do them, it will be a blessing to us. So just look at the statistics and then do it for yourself. If we have gotten up or we need to rise a little bit. Our time is up. And I'll take a question and then we'll bring it to a close. Okay, maybe this one too. And look at YouTube too. The same way, subscribers. How people who have subscribed, number of videos they have uploaded. At the point I was bringing some of the one-man churches, but I just have to clear them off because at the point one-man church, one person had over 5 million subscribers, 5 million one-man church. Why won't people go to this person's church? You go because when you're on your ward, just on social media, your child doesn't see anything about your church. Your child doesn't see any video about your church. They get influenced by what you watch. They get influenced by what people write, what they comment. You get a Presbyterian who will go and see his church, posting a photo. The person will not even spend 1 minute or 30 seconds to even comment on his church. The person will not even comment on his church, will not even share it his page. Just leave it like that. This is something that I see a boundary. And look, and I'll still give a very great thanks to the moderator of the General Assembly. This is what we saw. That from the analysis we made, WhatsApp ranks stocks. People watch, people use WhatsApp than any other social media outlet. WhatsApp. Then it came to Facebook, then YouTube, then Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Google, Skype, Snapchat, Twitter. This is how it goes. So WhatsApp, everyone gets on. In our next discussion, we'll be looking at how we can use WhatsApp to also sell the message of God, and what kind of message must also go. The type of message we can go, and the type of messages that also gain traffic on social media. And to them, we want to say thank you and God bless you. If you have any question, please, you can ask. Yeah. Thank you.
Papa?
Yes, my brother.
My advice is that,
yes, please.
We know say Presbyterian for the yede. And I think, Papa, it is time to change that. Yede. And it has been like a bibia cover Presbyterian for. Enti yenya desa me kai papa bra emri bi ye ko ye de papa osofo ba ko transfer we kropon ye ko no we introduce the osofo aye de ne ba also say the mabahane de ye best sane ma ne ahwesania ebetumi aboa ahade yenye ya desa empanyimfo no outright and the papa, if you are able to change the way that thing I envelope ye na yentumi nko ye nim na em se ne ma besesa enti papa ni nyina gina moso. I hope say mu committee ni ade a say you know according to what you told us today, you have been in that social media ministry for 11 years. They need to involve you in those kind of meetings so that you will let them know exactly what is going on, like what you just show us. Asofu bebre ni wodi akire yen nei asofu bebre wo bia wo hui ni wodi akire yen wadwen so ma so inti papa mesrew. They say, as you go,
and I make us say, a bad thing said, if I could budra, or talk to be better in that is why the moderators tax some of us. Every year, year training, year fanfare. You need 20 people, Musha say, if you do baby. If you do baby. Mother. Great. To me, but
Mr. Tam no call, but I say I have here check. But the opportunity, let me just chip it in, and it's just in support of what my brother Kumi just said. About that, you asked a question: how can we achieve that 1.5 million goal? No, how can we achieve it? About when you put the social media aspect now, and then what it's very important. It's a vital role towards the achieving of this particular number. No, Papa, what they are doing? Basri forward, idea bia ewo ye moja mua. Celebrate kumi ekano. Young Castle, if you are not careful now, the 900 people now, the 9,000 people now, you want to Indian women like Hana Eswasiati. Even they know, but running pie Mr. Diugu. All because Basra, sorry, no, they have the policy. I have been in the village. Martina Kurasi Kurasi, you tonight, they can go through some challenges, some problems that they need the authority to stand in and to help them and to fight for them. Pastor, we are sorry about because we are sorry about it. You know, when you are having a challenge, I sorry to me more because we are sorry about the seed says, oh, I sorry, Muna say, oh, challenge now, sorry, Boa, I say, Tiaka, to me, and that has been the challenge, the major issue. Even more increasing. About say nipano enko babina obimano, just something small, a little help, a little token. It pushes the person to leave the church. Nipa babira omaja basira. Sorry, according this one man churches because of a simple help they were looking from the church, and the church turned their back on them because basira sorry and the other churches they did help and they left.
And no, I'll be handling that on church growth. That will be growth. What we can do to grow the church. Okay. Thank you. I understand what you're going through, and I can say that the whole of Australia, all the churches we have established, 10% of the people, I met them through social media. Yeah, I met them through social media. You'll be there, they'll just contact you. Papa, how? Authority, then like that. First of all, just gradually we'll get there. It's a bit, if I want to tell, I don't want to talk much, but 11 years in social media, the attacks I've gotten from people who, and I've been asking them, and Mama said, Mami, me say, is the war your war? Me face the war, it's my time, your time. Now the only video, now they will do to Facebook. I'm saying, yeah, ignorance, very, you know. Nimdia, Facebook, no yet. If I open max, you are now and as I'm talking to you right now, right now as I'm talking, WhatsApp before God and man, 864 chats unread. Let me just screenshot it. 864 messages unread. These are all important people that require what? What do you call it? Reply from you. Use your phone for ministry, I'm telling you. Use your social media for ministry. Your ministry will grow. It will grow. Right, let me end here. We'll be enjoying the studies. It's going to be more practicals. And let me go off the YouTube account. Thank you so much. This has been media ministry. And we owe all the gratitude to the moderator of the General Assembly for pointing us. And then, I know you have been in media ministry since. So please, thank you, Papa Moderator, and thank you, Papa Chairperson, for giving us the know. Until then, it is bye-bye for today. God bless you.